Hey guys, thanks for tuning in with us. It's another video here at Neurology Solutions. I'm Lorna, the PTA here, and we're just going to be going through a postural series, a stretching series here. So Eric, our PT, is going to be narrating, and just follow along as best you can.
Alright, so we're going to first start with some pec stretches in two different positions. So Lorna's lining up for the first one at about a 90-degree angle. She's going to place one foot slightly in front of the other, keeping her head tall, chest tall, and she's going to slowly shift her weight forward, and she's feeling a nice stretch in the anterior chest region. She's also going to take some nice deep breaths in and out through the diaphragm, trying not to breathe heavily through the chest, but all through the stomach as she gets that nice long stretch. She's going to take two more breaths in and out. And then on that second breath, she's going to slowly come back out again. We don't want to cause any injury. And she's going to bring her arms all the way down and just kind of shake it off for a second. Okay, it's important to get fully out of that stretch, let your body reset. And then she's actually going to go right back into that movement. Again, with most of our stretches, I always recommend at least twice, if not 3 times on that same muscle group. Really maximize your range of motion and your flexibility. So for these, we're going to be doing about 5 breaths, deep breaths in and out. That may vary, it might be 8 for you, so about 20 seconds or so. So take those nice, long, deep breaths in and out. Lorna's got about 2 more, and then she's going to come out, and we're going to change positions. Alright, so we're still going to stay on the pecs now, but we're going to raise up a little bit more into about 120 degrees here. Okay, basically just slightly above 90. The reason for that is because those pec fibers have different, basically, connection points on your torso. So your sternum, your ribs, and your clavicle. These two tend to be the tighter points. And again, she's already shifted forward, getting that nice stretch again. She's breathing nice and slow. Everything's methodical. She's trying not to have too much variation in her breath or shallow breathing. Again, she's going to have 2 more breaths, and then she's going to come out of there. Shake it off again. Again, bringing yourself out of there, let that body reset, let the brain reset, saying, okay, this is what we're doing. Now allow for an increased range of motion. And she's going to go into that again. Again, about a 20-second hold, or roughly 5 deep breaths in and out, depending on how long your breath is. And we're going to come out of there. So we're now going to transition to basically a lateral line stretch, or a lot of people sometimes call it a QL stretch. So holding on to either your countertop or a grab bar. She's going to stand nice and upright. She's going to bring that outside arm up overhead and basically bend sideways like your little teapot pouring yourself out. What she's trying to do is keep her spine tall, thinking literally lengthening through her spine as she pushes that right hip out, trying to increase that arch. Now where you're going to feel that is probably in the lats, kind of right underneath the armpit, maybe the side where the hip is, maybe even into your leg, that lateral leg. You know, it's basically turning on your TFL area. So she's going to come out of there again, just kind of move around for a second, and then she's going to go right back into that. Now you're welcome to switch sides between. Just for the sake of the video, we're going to do the same side here. And again, she's working on that nice, constant breath, those deep breaths through the diaphragm. And she's going to come out of there. Now we're going to switch sides. So we'll flip around. Again, nice big posture, nice and tall. That arm's going to go overhead. She's going to kick that left hip out now, staying big through the spine so you can see that nice curvature. We're trying not to necessarily have a particular spot where you hinge. You really want to have that nice even distribution of the vertebrae working there. And let's come out of there. Again, she's going to shake it off, let that body reset. And once more, diving into there, really pushing that hip out, feeling that stretch. Again, everybody has slightly different tight spots. You might feel this a little more in the shoulder, you might feel a little more in the hip. Some people will feel it in the leg. You can even drop the head a little bit and let that bend a little further, as Lorna just did, and get a little neck stretch, a little double dipping. And we're going to come out of there. Our last movement is going to be a little bit of a rotation movement. So it's again holding onto a grab bar if you need it for balance, or your cupboard, basically anything you can grip. She's going to do a rotation where she opens up one arm, she's going to follow along with her head, so she's getting a spinal twist and really reaching out and opening up that pec complex, and she's going to come back out. So this one's going to be a little bit more of a dynamic movement. She's going to alternate sides. And she's just holding it for about 1-2 seconds, maybe one good breath. And we're going to do that 5 each. So that's once. That's twice. Again, she's really focusing on the breath as she goes into the movement. She's exhaling. As she comes back into the starting position, she's inhaling. That is 3. You're doing great. Again, if you don't have this range of motion, that is not uncommon. You're probably going to be a bit more limited. Just do your best. If you continue to work at it, you will improve your flexibility. This takes time and effort, a daily choice to do these. But we are constantly fighting this rigidity, so I encourage you to keep it up. Excellent. You guys are doing great. Let's do one last one. Both sides. Good breath in. And last one. Excellent. So that is our postural stretching series for the anterior muscles of the upper body. Thank again Lorna for helping us out, being the demo, and we'll see you next time.